Hello guys, welcome to episode 5 of Grassroots to Giants, back here with Norton Stockton Ancients, where things are going very well for us. Today's episode is going to be a double header. We're going to take on Radstock Town in the FA Vars 4th round. We're also going to be taking on Carlisle City, who, as you can see over here, are currently sat second in the league. We've actually managed to put 15 points between us and them. So we're going to get into today's game. So let's run the intro. And we're back in just a moment for that game. So if we just have a quick look at the run of results since you were last with us. The last time you were with us was the 1-0 win against Sheffield United in the FA Vars 3rd round. We then took on Bedlington Terriers in the league, a 4-2 win here with goals by Jack Egan, Shabs Mohammed, Dean Haley and Thomas Cole. We then had another 4-2 win against Billingham Synthonia, Jack Egan with a double and Seth Mason with a double. Heaton Stanson we then beat 5-3, it was Jack Egan with the double again. Luca Nelson, who I'll go over in a minute, is a new player that we've signed. Luca Nelson got a hat-trick in that game. He then scored again in the next game, a 2-1 win over Chesley Street. And then most recently we took on Blythe Town, who we beat 3-1. Jack Egan with a goal, Thomas Cole and Kyle Welsh. Luca Nelson is a player, 18-year-old striker, who I've brought in from Bedlington Terriers. I had a look through the... I was just having a look through the league, and he popped up as the top goal scorer for Bedlington Terriers. He also scored twice against us in the game against Bedlington Terriers. You can see there that Luca Nelson with both the goals. So I thought, you know, why not? We'll get him. The good thing about being down at this level, nobody's on a contract really. So he's come in. He's come in for nothing. We're paying him nothing. We're paying him £25 appearance fee, which obviously, where you look at where our wage budget is, yes, we're in the red. Quite a long way for somebody down this low, but I gave him a punt, and he's done very well for us since we came in. 4 games, 4 goals, absolutely fantastic performance. Today's game though, FA Vars 4th round away to Radstock Town. Of course, Radstock Town play at the same level as us, down in League Level 10. Today's lineup is going to be a very familiar one. We're going to go with Dixon in goal, Daniel Dixon, the now 34-year-old. He's okay. He's possibly somebody, if we do go up, we look to replace. We've then got Chris Salmon playing as the right back. Again, not too bad. He is improving in some areas, concentration, crossing. McNabb is going to be the left wing back with his 20 aggression. He's not very good at crossing. He's more of sort of a defensive player. He might be better suited to being a centre back if we're honest. But centre back we are going with Lewis Coyne. Again, fairly decent for this level. And we've also got Lucas Gambling, who is probably the star defender in our team. Defensive midfielder is going to be Callum Farrington. He's performed very well for us. A 7.14 average rating for a defensive midfielder is very good. Shabs Mohammed, the box-to-box midfielder. Again, a 7.3 average rating. Done extremely well. Seth Mason as the centre mid on attack. You can see just how well he's performed in the league for us. He's got 25 games with 7 goals and 14 assists with an average rating of 7.51, which is excellent for the centre mid. Jack Egan, without a doubt the star of the team. 23 games, 20 goals, 7 assists and a 7.69 average rating in that shadow striker role. We're then going to go with Thomas Cole up front. Again, another outstanding performer in the team, 24 appearances, 16 goals, 12 assists, with a 7.5 average rating. And then the new man, Luca Nelson, you can see just how good he is as a poacher. His first touch lets him down a little bit, but other than that, he's pretty good. You can see in the league this season, he's played 28, scored 25 with an average rating of 7.59. Of course, he's only been here for 4 games, and which he's scored 4 goals for us. So that's going to be the lineup for today's game. Radstock Town, as I said, at the same level of football as us. It should be a very winnable game to get us into the 5th round of the FA Vars. I'm going to tell them to pick up where they left off, obviously with the 3-1 win in the last game. And let's get into the game, guys. Right, first highlight of the game is coming the 15th minute, and it is Radstock on the attack. It's a far deep cross towards Simpson, who gives it back to Gibb, who goes deep again, and Lyons heads it just over the bar there. A little bit of early warning signs from Radstock Town. But we are now on the attack ourselves. It's a free kick by Mason towards Lewis Coyne. Lewis Coyne at the far post, peels away from his man, heads it past the goalkeeper, and we've taken the lead. It's an excellent free kick by Mason. Lewis Coyne just peels off his man, and it's a great header. Hopefully we can keep that lead now. I'm a little bit concerned about our defending. We concede a lot of goals, and it's an area that I am concerned about. I tried changing formation a little bit in the games in between episodes. It didn't really work, so I've gone back to what we know. But yeah, defensively we're not the best. It could be a case of Dixon. It's something we need to improve on. When I say when, if we get promoted, there's still a lot of football to be played this season. It's a good defensive header by Gamblin there. Mason nods it down for Salmon, and now it's Mason again, the centre attacking mid. The ball's forward long towards Thomas Cole. He's spun his man. Can Cole finish? He can't. He's put it wide. But we are dominating, which is exactly what you want to see. I've pressed the wrong button there again, and now I've annoyed my defenders. Lewis Coyne with an 8.1 there. I've got a habit of pressing the wrong button, and it annoys my players. We've got the one travelling away supporter again. I hope it's the same guy. I hope it's the same guy who comes to all of these games. Committed fan. It's my mum, really. It's it's my mum. She comes to all the games. Norton now building an attack down the left hand side with McNabb. He feeds the ball forward towards Nelson, but it's just a little bit too far ahead of him. A little bit concerned about McNabb being on that yellow card with his 20 aggression. Coyne wins the header though, but now it's Prynne. Prynne comes back inside to Brown. Prynne again forward to Winter, who plays the ball forward to Lyons. Can Dixon make the save? He can. What a fantastic save by Dixon. He came out, closed the space down. But Radstock Town are still coming forward with Funnel, and the highlights just ended. Yes, McNabb is a little bit concerning on that yellow card. I might look to change him. He's not had the best of games either. We'll get Matt Jelfs on. Anybody else not playing particularly well? Jack Egan's not had the best of game. We'll bring Sonny Best on. We'll drop Cole back to that shadow striker role. Corner now for Norton. Whipped in by Cole. It's headed over the bar by Gamblin. And we're threatening, but Radstock are threatening as well. Like I say, our defensive performance has been poor, and there we go. We have conceded again. It's Omar Simpson with the header past Daniel Dixon in goal. And for a game we're the much better team, it's disappointing to concede the goal. We've got 4 defenders stood within about 5 yards there. None of them picking up Simpson. And now can we get ourselves back in front? Hopefully from this highlight with Salmon playing the throw in towards Sonny Best. Now it's Salmon again. He looks for Sonny Best again. Can he pull it back? He can. It's Thomas Cole. It's a great piece of defending by Welsh. But Luca Nelson has scored his 28th goal of the season. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. The cross was well cut out by the defender. It was great play down the right hand side. Salmon feeds Sonny Best, who pulls it across. A great tackle there by the defender, but Brown just gives it straight to Luca Nelson. And he smashed it past the keeper to restore our lead. Augustus now with the goal kick for Radstock Town. He goes long towards Jose Marie, but it's headed away. Now Simpson picks up the second ball. Simpson again. Jose Marie, or Maria, to Prynne down the left hand side. Can we stop the cross coming in? We can't, but it's smashed clear by Coyne. Now can we counter with Sonny Best? Sonny Best advancing down the right hand side. He's still going with the ball. He tries the effort, but it's blocked by the defender. But Shabs Mohammed does pick up the ball, and Shabs Mohammed with a screamer cannons back off the crossbar, and it's gone out for a goal kick to Radstock. Can we hold on to this goal lead? Salmon now on the right hand side. Obviously progression in this cup is absolutely massive for us with the financial benefits that we're gaining from it. Salmon comes back inside to Meeson. Meeson back to Salmon, who picks out Shabs Mohammed. It's Thomas Cole. Thomas Cole with the effort, and again we've missed the target. And we've had only 7 shots on target out of the 19 we've had. We've not been the best going forward. Defensively, it's a little bit more solid than normal. We've normally conceded a couple of goals. Saying that, we still could. With this highlight now, Coyne goes long looking for Sonny Best. It should be easy to print, and it is. And now it's Winter up the line to Lines. Farrington does cut the ball out though, but it's bouncing around. Nobody can keep hold of it in there. But we do come out on top with the ball. Luca Nelson now, he's peeled off his man. He's been forced out wide. Can he get the ball into the box? It's Seth Meeson. Meeson with the header there from outside the area. It's just gone over the bar. Into the final few seconds though. We're still sort of holding on. It's Nelson again. He's forced Meeson a little bit wide there. A bit of a poor pass, but can Meeson produce something with it? He can. The cross was blocked, but it doesn't really matter because that is the full-time whistle. And we have come away with a 2-1 win to progress to the next round of the cup. It's been a great run. We were only predicted by the board to get to the actual first round through the preliminaries, and we've made it all the way to now the 5th round. I wonder when the draw is. Hopefully it's tomorrow. Let's say we've almost 2k from winning that, which is great down at this level. Lewis Coyne, yeah, well done mate. McNabb reaches yellow card limit. In terms of the finances, that's helped us out a little bit. Still over 10 grand in debt, but you know, really that's nothing. I've seen clubs down this far, hundreds of £1,000s in debt. Anyway, 5th round draw. Again, I'm not really sure who I'd want in the draw. I'm not familiar with a lot of the teams down here. I am familiar with Macclesfield, of course, the Phoenix Club. I would like to avoid them if possible. They are a couple of divisions higher than us, and they are a fairly good team. We've been drawn away to Hanworth Villa. Let's have a quick look at what division Hanworth play in. They are in the county leagues, which is 2 divisions higher than us, I believe. How are they getting on in the league? A key player here is Sam Merson. He's okay, isn't he? 7 goals in 18 games. They are currently 4th in the Combined Counties Premier Division. When is that game? It is the 12th of February. The second game of this episode though is going to be Carlisle City. Of course, Carlisle City currently sits 2nd in the league. So I'll be back with you guys in just a minute for that game. Right guys, let's get into the second half of today's episode against Carlisle City. You can see there the team currently in 2nd in the league. 15 points behind us. They have played a game less though. In the last game it was a 3-2 win over Newcastle University. Thomas Cole grabbed himself a hat-trick. Jack Egan went off injured in this game though. And it's not good news. He's out for quite a while. He's broke his foot. And his expected return is 3 to 5 months. Obviously he's been the star player for us this season. If we just have a look, attacker mid-centre, he's played 32, scored 25, assisted 10 with a 7.7 average rating. He's been absolutely fantastic for us. So that's a little bit disappointing. We're also without Seth Meeson for this game. He's actually suspended. Accumulation of yellow cards. So today we're going to go. I'm going to change the goalkeeper off sweeper. Back 4 is familiar. Midfield 3, we're going to bring in Alex Reid to replace the suspended Meeson, move Mohammed to the centre mid on attack. And up front we're going to go with Sonny Best and Nelson. Drop Thomas Cole back into that shadow striker role to cover for Egan. Hopefully we can get ourselves a little bit of revenge against Carlisle City. Of course we lost to them 1-0 earlier on in the season. And a win here puts us 18 points clear, which you've got to think there's no way that we're going to blow an 18-point lead in the league, potentially 15 with their game in hand. But there's absolutely no way that we can blow a 15-point lead. Surely not. Anyway, Salmon with the corner on the free kick on the right hand side is comfortably gathered by Marshall in goal. Let's see what Marshall's going to do with the ball. He clears it long. Hopefully we're underneath this. We are. It's Lucas Gamblin. Now Farrington forwards to Shabs Mohammed. Mohammed over the top for Thomas Cole. Thomas Cole chips it over the keeper. He's hit the crossbar. I'm sure we did this earlier on in the season against Carlisle as well. We started off the much brighter team and ended up with a 1-0 defeat. One of our only 2 defeats in the league this season. We've hit the crossbar again. Now, of course, we've lost twice in the league this season, both 1-0 defeats against the other 2 teams in the top 3, Carlisle City and Towlaw Town. Carlisle now building something with Miller. He goes forward to Ballon. Now it's Swales. Swales skips past his man and McNabb's fouled him. Can Dixon make the save from Sean Miller? He can't. And we're 1-0 down again to Carlisle City. We're not very good defensively. We're just good going forward, which is why we're at the top of the league. We've scored a massive amount of goals, which you can see we've got a goal difference of 53 there. But we've just conceded far too many goals. Far too many. Can we get ourselves back in to the game? Mohammed's having a good game there in midfield. It is Carlisle City again on the right hand side with the throw in. It's absolutely chucking it down here in the northeast. They've hit the crossbar and it's cleared out for the corner. The highlight's still continuing. It's going to be Earl with the corner. Earl goes deep and they've headed it over the bar again. Just defensively we're just not good in the air, especially in the air. We're just not very good. Which, yeah, is disappointing. McNabb's now got himself sent off. Ross, what are you doing? That's, believe it or not, that's actually his first yellow card of the season. How do we sacrifice? We're going to sacrifice Nelson, I think. We're going to move Jelfs back into the left back spot. We're going to leave it like that. We're going to, yeah. That's annoying. I win at half time. I'm going to tell them that I'm not really happy. Ross McNabb. It is his first red card of the season, believe it or not. It's only the second across the team. The other one was Salmon, the other wing back, who incidentally is on a booking in this game. Yeah, we could be heading for our 3rd defeat of the season. And all that talk about going 18 points clear in the league is now looking like possible 12 points. Obviously, with Carlisle still with the game in hand, so it could be 9 points. So in answer to the question, can we blow a 15-point lead? Well, yes we can, by the looks of it. And now Salmon's got himself sent off. What's going on here? 2 red cards, both the wing backs. I don't have a replacement right wing back. What on earth? What's happening? Can we? Gambling, can you go into the middle? Oh, you can. We're going to put Jelfs there. This is what we've got. We're down to 9 men. We're down to 9 men. Both the wing backs have been sent off either side of half time. That's disappointing. It is still only 1-0 though. We're not out of this game. We're not out of this game. Incidentally, Tower Town have dropped off a little bit. They've now dropped down to 4th in the league behind Bedlington Terriers. They were at one point riding high in the league in 2nd place, but they've actually dropped off the pace a little bit. We're going to come away from this with only a 1-0 defeat. It's our second 1-0 defeat to Carlisle City this season. We weren't actually that bad. Just stupidity from both the wing backs. I'm going to tell them they weren't good enough. And Carlisle have closed the gap to us. It's now 12 points with a game in hand for Carlisle. So it could potentially be 9 points. Tower Town, did you get beat again? They did. They lost 2-0 to Billingham Synthonia. They've really dropped off the pace. And yeah, we're going to fine them. Not that they're on any wages too fine. That's so annoying. Next episode, we're going to take off on Hanworth Villa in the FA Vars 5th round. Potentially then Tower, of course, Tower the only other team to beat us in the league this season. And that will probably bring an end to the season. We'll do Hanworth Villa, we'll do Tower Town, and then we'll have a little end of season review. Hopefully we're not too far away from being promoted. You can just see here that goals scored, we've outscored everybody. Bedlington Terriers have actually scored 71, but just in terms of goals conceded compared to the teams around us, Carlisle have only conceded 20 all season. But we do have a 12-point cushion. That was our first defeat in 12 games, I believe, in the league. Yeah, but next episode is going to be the Cup. And potentially Tower Town, depending on how the Cup goes. Of course, if we do get through to the next round of the Cup, it might be a Cup double header. We'll see. But as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you want to keep up to date with any future content, please hit that subscribe button. Also, if you could please leave a like on the video, helps out with the YouTube algorithms, stuff like that. Any feedback, as always, please guys let me know in the comment. I will reply to every single one of you. Thank you very much for watching though, guys. I'll see you all next time.